Anti-ICE protests are also reaching the Bay Area, with more scheduled for today. San Francisco police confirmed 2 officers were hurt last night, and more than 100 people were arrested as a result of protests.
And just about a half hour ago, Mayor Daniel Lurie spoke about the public safety in the city. ABC 7 News reporter Zach Fuentes has been following the latest developments throughout the morning. He's joining us live from San Francisco. Zach.
Yeah, Mayor Daniel Lurie just speaking moments ago, saying that he respects everyone's rights to make their voice heard, but that the city won't tolerate violence and destruction. That was something echoed later by District Attorney Brooke Jenkins, who did just update that number of arrests to 150, up from 60 that were reported late last night. Now, I spoke with an expert who says these protests are about more than just this moment. Hundreds of protesters took to the streets of San Francisco Sunday in solidarity with the protesters in Los Angeles. They rallied near the ICE building on Sansom Street.
Watching what's going on in L.A., and we're like, no, not in L.A. We're in solidarity with Los Angeles, too.
I'm here to protest the outrageous attacks on undocumented immigrants.
It started as a peaceful demonstration, but police say things took a turn around 7 p.m. They said a lot of people left once unlawful assembly was declared, but some in the crowds got violent, vandalizing buildings and attacking officers. 2 officers were injured. One of them was taken to the hospital. Things spread over to Market and Kearny Streets, where police say some protesters vandalized buildings in a police patrol vehicle. A gun was found at the scene, and of the 60 that were arrested, some were juveniles. The Embarcadero BART station was also temporarily shut down, and Mayor Daniel Lurie said some Muni vehicles were vandalized and windows of local businesses were broken. UC Santa Cruz professor of history and media studies Nolan Higdon says the protests are a sign of what's been brewing for a long time.
Well, immigration has been a divisive issue in this country for quite some time. And given how passionate people are about it, how complex of an issue it is, I'm not surprised to see it exploding in the ways we're seeing on the streets of places like Los Angeles and San Francisco.
Higdon said the battle between Governor Gavin Newsom and President Trump over the National Guard troop deployment to L.A. could become a landmark moment in the battle between state and federal power.
But this has very serious implications about how much control people have over their local government, their state government, and what influence the federal government has. And so I think that's what the courts are going to decide in this war between Newsom's California and Trump's federal government.
So in our last update from San Francisco police last night, just after 11, they said 60 arrests were made. We now know that that number is 150. That just came from DA Brooke Jenkins in the press conference happening in the building behind me. And as for the charges, she said she's going to review those arrests and decide what charges to file, but that she will be filing charges. But it's going to take time to work through those 150 arrests to decide what charges. They said they're going to be reviewing video and other evidence throughout the week. Right now, live in San Francisco, Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.